Managed Benefits Podcast with our host, Tom Quigley of ClaimLinx. Tom, we are a business in 2026, going into 2026. How do we purchase healthcare? It's time for all the people to come back to us and say, okay, it's time to purchase 2026 health insurance for your employees. How do you go about doing that in a proper way that's going to provide the best benefits for your consumers, for your employees?
First step, go to the current insurance carrier. Please, on your group health, we're going to assume they have a group health plan, all right? Please get the lowest cost option that they sell with the same network that you currently use. Don't care how high the deductible is. Don't care any of that. I want to see what the lowest cost option is. Okay, first step. Second step, do a Zoom call, Microsoft Teams, whatever your flavor is. And we will show you how your current plan and you take the out-of-pocket and you take the new out-of-pocket and you subtract it. And what we were going to show you is that you're literally giving the insurance company thousands of dollars extra each month that you could keep and do it yourself. And what we mean by that is we, as a TPA, in some states, we're an accounting firm, depending on their definition of TPA. And what we do is we manage that piece for you more efficiently and less costly than what the insurance companies do for you, and your employees get better benefits. That's step one. Step one, actually, let's go back, get the lowest cost options. Step two, let us show you the math. Step three is you might have some employees, if you have fewer than 50 employees, who qualify for subsidies. Let's design your plan so they can take advantage if they choose. Also, let's allow people to go on their spouses or military or Medicare, or whatever they want to voluntarily. And let's drive another plan in there that will save you thousands upon thousands additionally. Step four is maybe we switch insurance carriers and go to the lowest cost options, or have two group health plans instead of one. As long as you have a medical expense reimbursement plan designed to prevent discrimination, there's no issues. So those are some quick remedies. Take advantage then, after you implement it, we take advantage of grants for diseases and drugs at point of service and hospital discounts to lower your risk as an employer to save you even more money. It's that simple.
It sounds like you've laid it out in such a simple way of doing it. But again, it goes back to why aren't everyone doing what you're saying?
Because the insurance agents or larger agencies their bonuses are derived from premiums. The more you pay, the more they make. If you shift people off the plan, such as spouse, military, individual, Medicare, guess what? There's less premium, less money, even for their commissions, because you have less people on the plan. So they are getting a per head in some cases. They lose money. They're salespeople working on commissions. They work for the insurance company. They don't work for you. If I work for you, I get paid by you. 20% of what I save you in a TPA fee. If you don't like that, pay the insurance company more. It's your choice. But keep in mind, the employees are the ones being hurt. You're asking them to pay for half or whatever you ask them to pay. And quite frankly, what's the objective of having benefits? To retain and attract employees. Why are you giving away thousands of dollars of their money too?
And that makes complete sense when you're talking about that, because you want to attract good employees at the end of the day. And what are you seeing at a lot of these bigger health plans are not really giving the right benefits for their employees? They're just paying a lot of money.
And a lot of money, or they're self-funding, taking on all kinds of risk. getting rid of specialty drugs in some cases, getting rid of all kinds of things that could benefit their employees, but they're stripping the benefits to keep up with the times because the people advising them, who are commission based, are doing it that way.
Wow. So it's a no-brainer.
Well, then you have the departments of insurance across the country who get a premium tax. What incentive do they have to keep the rates down and let new innovative ideas with insurance for insurance carriers that do have better rates to come into their states for a small group? Take New York and New Hampshire. Why are you making people wait till they have 50 employees or 100 in New York, 50 in New Hampshire to get on these what's called level funded plans where other states allow to go down to 2 or 3 people because of premium tax.
I see.
Premium tax, baby.
And do you see that? Why do you need, if you already laid it out as simple as it is, why do we need a professional like ClaimLinx to help you through that?
No, when your current agent came to you and said that you should be paying $100,000 less off your 200,000 premium a year, what did you say?
Yes.
They never said that, because if they did, why are you paying 200,000 and I can cut it in half? So right away, we're not off to a good start. You're lying.
And they don't have the knowledge and the expertise that you do.
Right. And why aren't you as an owner involved? Why is the office manager, the HR director making your decisions?
And then the owner has someone on their side that's looking to save money. And at the end of the day, that's their biggest profit margin potentially of an opportunity that they never looked at for next year in 2026.
Right. I'll give you a great example. I had a company that was bought last May in the Dayton, Ohio area. And the company who bought them had their agent on a call live, and the agent admitted that they were paying half of what all the other companies were paying and had better benefits than any of them. So I decided, the HR director wrote to me and said that the CEO and the CFO were too busy to deal with things like this. So I decided I was going to let them know that I bought EBITDA, and if I save you $10 million and your EBITDA factor 7, I increased your values by 70 million, and it's equivalent if you're a 10% profit margin as a 70 million, $100 million sale. And how many $100 million sales do you make?
Not
Anyways,
many.
I get a phone call from the CEO. Doesn't say hi, tells me that his companies are worth billions, and my peddly company offering to save him 10 million, 10 million a year, what do you do basically? And I was like, well, your employees would have better benefits. Didn't care. So I gave him the Massachusetts attitude, and ended up having to fire the client in Dayton January 1st because of the fact that I can't work for somebody who acts that way and is that arrogant. Forrest Gump once said, stupid is what stupid does. But, fictional character, kind of like the agents, are kind of fictional. I could have a chimpanzee or a monkey do what they do. Train them. Bobo the chimp.
I just can't wait till you get on Sora. But
Yeah.
Sora 2 is not available for everybody yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to create some commercials.
So I could have a monkey do what they do. Bobo, here's a new cracker, Bobo. Do it, man. Put that spreadsheet together, kid. All right, yes. But so anyways, it's kind of sad. But really, it's not that these folks are stupid. These private equity firms that buy up these companies, they have the kids from Stanford and Harvard and Yale and Cal, Berkeley, these kids are pretty bright. So it's the egos. So it's about the egos. They let their egos get in the way because they think they're smarter than everyone, instead of listening and learning that they could cut their health insurance costs in half. They're too busy thinking about how great they are, and that's their problems, their egos. And their college fraternity brother who has the case, or their golf buddy at the precious clubs. The funniest part is I probably kicked their asses at their private clubs in golf. I'm not bad. I'm pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's really funny is, so these guys are the problem. So you got all these private equity firms and all these PEOs and all these other buzzwords who are just, their egos have gotten in the way of helping the average person. That's who I want.
Okay.
I want the average person because I can deal with them. I don't care how fancy your car is or how fancy your house is. Could care less. But what I do want is to win the game.
Okay. And to win the game, go to ClaimLinx.com and schedule a call with Tom and his team today. Appreciate it, Tom.
Love.
All right. That was a special simulcast Neil Haley Show.